Let's see what's up with the Capricorns, captains of the zodiac. Captains. Captains of the zodiac. What did we pull first? We pulled the Seven of Cups. Looks like a credit card.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of dreams, a lot of fantasies out there. Just dousing that brain and fucking tons of fucking goop of like goodness and woo, a little psychedelic energy too. I think that it's like, well, Capricorn, I mean, this new moon is in your 9th house. There's lots of opportunities out there for you. And this is one of the best weeks for you in a long time for love and just even overall. Jupiter's now direct in your sign. So it's helping you out, but it's wanting you to open up to all possibilities and what doorways are there? So I think that you have options now to start to look at your life and to not, you know, even with the square, the trine to Saturn, it's like, hell yeah, like start to make choices off what could open up doors in your life instead of making choices of like, well, I don't think I can. And I would also say that the square to the nodes for you is like, do you really want to just keep staying in a pit hole or do you want to like create a new reality that's exciting? You did pull for your challenge, Scorpio. So yeah, like something has to change, something has to come to a complete end and new beginning, or some edge. Again, it's funny that edge is kind of coming up for both these signs. Could be sexual shit going on too, or you're not attracting either, or you don't feel that your partner's attractive, or you don't feel that you're attracting the right energy. Scorpio deals with attraction and transformation. We attract to transform. And when we feel that we're not attracting anymore, then it doesn't feel like we're changing or anything will change. The Justice reversed card. Yeah, it feels very out of balance right now with your relationship life and receiving the goodies. Huh. Why'd you get that Scorpio card? Beware. I think that you're afraid of the intensity and the intimacy and the depth that comes with going down into the holes of life and seeing what's underneath there. You got to go into the temple to see what's going on. I think that, you know, you got to put your Indiana Jones hat on here, have an adventure. But I think that you keep putting up these, oh, beware of the adventure. But you got the Seven of Cups being like, I mean, you know, there's not that much to be scared of. It's like you're scared of like the psychedelic trip of love itself right now. Or you're afraid to find that if it's in just Doleville and out of balance. Why'd you pull this Seven of Cups? Ace of Pentacles upright. You know that you want to go create a new world right now and a new physical reality that's a better physical, you know, and even with all pentacle aspects of the physical nature, like it's time to start a new chapter here. One that is more in alignment and balance with you. Something has to completely go through a change and you're afraid of that. You're like, I don't want to. Why'd you pull this Justice card reversed? King of Swords reversed. I think that, you know, you thought that you had figured everything out and that you had control of things in your mind, but really I think that you're realizing that, you know, the case that you've built on trying to stay in any kind of energy, whether you're single or not single, that is just no longer got that edge and that transformation or that beautiful world that you want. Like, it's okay to be like, I've lost that case that I kept putting all of my mental attributes of, I've got it figured out, I'm going to win this case, to bed. And the shadow that you pulled here is the temple of my body. That's what you're afraid of, is having the actual physical aspect that you really want of love in your life. Capricorns could definitely be kind of playing around with like this undeserving element, emotional. Maybe it's too emotional with Mars retrograde in your 4th. But don't be afraid to have what you really want to have to experience, not only in your body, but to experience in your physical reality. And I think that that's the whole lesson of Capricorn in the 9th house with the Virgo new moon, right? That your physical reality has tons of options, that you specifically know what you want, but but it's like almost when it shows up, you're afraid to do it, whether it's leave or enter. So there's definitely a lot here that's going to change this week on a major element. And stop giving energy to the cases that aren't going to win in court anymore for yourself, that you thought so. All right, fifth house, a lot of fifth house stuff. Fifth house, Venus in Virgo. So, I mean, yeah, it's time to get very reality-based about the physical attraction and the happiness. And also if you're just happy at all. I mean, this Taurus, Uranus square Venus too for you, I mean, would be, you know, definitely about your passions and energy and edge, because, you know, you got Venus in the 8th and you got Uranus in the 5th. But this would definitely be about, even though it's a falled Venus in the 5th, it'd be like, where is it not working and making you feel like good love? It's time to change that reality and specifically find and make the adjustments to make that true happiness happen. And it might not be a happy moment at first, but it's to get to a happy moment. And that's the hard part of a Venus Virgo.
Yeah, it's like that fear, you know, it's like opportunities knocking, you know, and it's like that fear of change is holding you back from opening the door, opening that window, you know, and actually like stepping through and looking forward at your future, you know, and just getting caught up in like what could happen, where I should be. I've had these issues in the past, you know, and we get kind of caught within that, and then we get stuck within ourselves. We just hold ourselves hostage or captive within inside this room, when all we have to do is open that door and actually see that there are opportunities, see that it is a beautiful path, see that the things that we went through are actually making us stronger, and they're actually equipping us to be able to deal with these new opportunities in the future. But we have to have the courage to actually go and take this opportunity and make it work for us. We have to have the courage to actually go step out into this new world, whatever it may look like, because we don't know what it looks like. It's always changing, always. But you have to have the courage to actually step through it and fight for what you want, fight for yourself.
Yeah, because it's not going to always just be the same tracks down the same path all the time. That gets
Definitely
pretty boring,
not.
and that becomes like the monorail at Disneyland. It's cool for the first ride, but if you're stuck on that thing all day and you're like, can we go off the ride and go like explore the park, please? It's like the tram to Disneyland. It's like, cool, you're on your way there, but there's nothing more worse than the tram back. You're like, everybody's just, you know, tired.
I don't know what it reminded me of when I was a little kid, and it was like one of the first times that I was like stayed home by myself, you know, and I ordered some pizza, and then the pizza guy was knocking on the door, and I was fucking scared because I was like, I forgot that my parents had ordered me pizza. I'm like, who the hell is this random person like trying to break into the house and get me right now? And it's like, it's just some fucking pepperoni pizza, you know. But I was so terrified of what it could be. I don't know why that just popped back into my mind.
We all go through that with answering the door when we were a kid.
Right?
At the first, like, because it wasn't like you could make the peephole out, you know, like, you know, it'd be like, hello, who is it?
Like, oh shit, it's just Lamppost Pizza. All right.
Yeah. Well, at least it was Lamppost.
Shout out to Lamppost Pizza.
I don't think there was many options when we were kids. It was Lamppost, and I think
Domino's.
Pizza Hut, and Irvine Pizza was pretty bomb though too.
Yeah.
Northwood Pizza was bomb too.
Northwood.
Northwood.
Northwood Pizza.
No, Craig and I are from Northwood, but you know what I mean.